One day I will ask myself the question, why am I building every wonder in a domination game? And I don't think I'm ever going to know the answer to that. I just am. Also, I'm going to take a quick exploration diversion there because Colonial Officers gives me 3 loyalty per turn for all cities not on my original continent. And 15% faster growth. If you're curious, basically my capital and all of my Scythian cities will not benefit. Everything else will. So yeah, that's a good card, and I'm not entirely sure why I didn't get it up till this point, but I'm getting it now. Still buying groves, because I can't help myself. Look at all those delicious mountain tiles. 1 attack, and then I can do 2 attacks. Susa is now out of wall. It is wall-less. It is totally wall bereft. Not a whole lot more I can pillage from this city. That is technically part of Susa, but I mean, it's going to be difficult to get to, and there are pikemen lurking around here. I do not want to have to fight pikemen whilst messing around with cities, so we're going to just take the city for now. Rebellion in 4 turns, that's okay. Magnus, I'm going to have to burrow you on the front line. Thank you so much. But as you can see, our units are still decimating the enemy pikemen. They cannot break through, and I love it. In comes in the trebuchet, and this is the encampment for Passagarda that I'm defeating as well. I'm just slowly pushing my way in. Oh, there we go. Look, we can destroy the pikemen before it actually can leave that district. Very nice. Various siege tactics. Renaissance walls is mine. Now, we have a choice. We have a lot of choice here. Do I go for bombards? Because they're really strong and my trebuchets are already doing a huge amount of damage. Imagine what a bombard could do. Do I go military science? The problem being that we are currently still in the Renaissance era. So there is a bit of a tech penalty for going beyond that point. It's 9,600 tech needed compared to 4,000. So this is like 2.5 times the size of this one. I can do it in 24 turns, but still, it would unlock me military academies, cavalry, and line infantry. Very useful things indeed. It would also give me the ability to get 70 strength Niang units. Is it 70 or 75? I think it's 70 strength, isn't it? They're strong. Whatever they are, they're strong. It is a very good question, and I don't know if I know the true answer. I could also beeline industrialization, but I feel like we're a little bit early for that. I think I know where my heart lies. Military science. Let's get military academies. We are not far now from nationalism, and being able to build cores, that would be a huge help. Time for the Kashyyyks to do some damage. We need to charge this slot ahead of ourselves and make sure that we can come in and destroy as many pikemen as possible. I do not want to let my army get attacked too badly. Otherwise, what we can do is just keep sending my units in, and we're going to give them so many targets, they're not going to know who to attack. And even better, look at this. Look at all this science. Now the reason I'm so excited for Renaissance walls is because not only do I get more housing, but each set gives me 2 diplomatic favor. Even though I'm hated by the world, I'm going to very quickly get a positive amount of Renaissance wall induced diplomatic favor. It's going to be lovely. Ooh, I did a successful unrest. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, right, we are going to... Do we siphon funds? Or do we steal... I think we're going to... That's a good question. Let's see if I can give him a new assignment and work out what I can do in that city first. That's an interesting question. I like that. Hang on. He's Oh, he was killed. Oh, don't do that. It gave me the option to promote him, and then it said he was killed. Oh, that is painful. I love spies. Have I told you how much I love spies? That was like a 3% chance of that happening. 3%. Oh. Anyway, we've got a trade route with Dido, and also with Sumeria. Byzantium we've done. Who's going to be next? I don't really have to destroy Greece, but Macedon I probably do. So what I'll do is I'll send a trade route to Greece quickly, because I think that that's probably a good place to go. Ankara, thank you so much. That's a lovely looking route for me. Look, I can't promise I'm not going to use spies against you as well. I'm sorry. It's too much fun. But now my traders will be able to go a long, long way. So I'm going to take Ray quickly, which won't be too difficult, but it does give me this encampment and frees up a huge amount of loyalty pressure on my cities. Susa, I'm hoping will be just about loyal now. Yes, it is just about loyal. I'm going to move Magnus forward just to kind of attempt to keep Ray on side. Don't starve. Thank you. There you go. It's not going to fall away as quickly now. but we now have pretty much free access on the capital. Look at that. Oh, my level 4 trebuchet. I can fire over 2 mountains and hit the Persian capital. What a strike. That is some very, very commendable marksmanship. So as mentioned before, I think Macedon will be a target, so Methone. That sounds like a good place to send a trade route, please. Finding them is the trickiest thing to do on this, but look, yep, there we go. It sends it through a couple of cities that I've already got trading posts with. Not all of them. Seems to randomly skip a couple, but, you know, what can you do? Again, wouldn't it be great if you could actually tell it where you wanted them to go? New spy. New spy. Attempt number 2? I think it's got to be attempt number 2. Where can we go instead? Somebody getting a lot of gold. Show cities with a commercial hub, and then we'll have a look and see what the contenders are. You know, the best I found is actually Rome. So Rome we go. Ho, 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 ho. Let's have our first look at our eventual target. Alas, it pains me so, but I'm going to have to actually take Tarsus with the trade route because it's about to rebel, and I don't want to have to deal with a 3 city, so yeah, it's a bit annoying. So we just lost 6 combat strength against Persia, but it's okay. Never mind, we'll be fine. Well, Congress time. I really hope anti-cavalry doesn't get picked again. We're going to go light cavalry this time, and I'd love it if I could culture bomb. Oh, if anti-cav goes through, I'm going to get so annoyed. Siege. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Whoa, game. Oh, game, you shouldn't have. Really, really shouldn't have. Okay, as much as I like serfdom, the game is getting too long already, and I can't be bothered to micromanage every city now. So we're going to put colonial officers in instead. This gives us extra loyalty per turn, faster growth. It's just a good passive bonus, really. Now, how close to finishing Persia off can we get this turn? I'm hoping the answer is very close, because I have some absolutely brutal siege equipment here. Yeah, look, the capital's got no health on it at all once I take over everything. Bam. And that was only 2 uses of siege equipment. If I just move my units through a little bit more, there's another hit there. Oh, powerful. But yeah, our siege equipment is flying. We can move it so far. I think we can go 1, 2 like that, and 3. And this city is also taken. Yes, the spy has been removed from Persian lands. That is unfortunate, but I don't want to cross this sea. I have no beef with you anymore, Persia. Come on, let's have peace. Yeah, I have the feeling they wanted peace. It's done. Lovely. Well, the next target is definitely Gilgamesh. Let's send you over now. Only 5 turns to make it that far. That's pretty decent. Okay, wonderful. We have a pretty decent amount of cities to get through, but 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no. Oh, Gilgamesh has just found Renaissance walls. That's annoying. Oh well, what are you going to do? Nationalism? Here we come. 3rd spy on the way. So where do I want my next trade route to be? I've traded with most places, to be fair. Should we send one to Greece? Other Greece, I mean? That's probably not a bad idea. Mycenae. Yeah, okay, cool. And then after that, next up will be Hungary, and I think this city up to the north would be just lovely for me. Chances of me taking that one over are slim. There's probably something a lot better I can do with my faith, but at the moment, I'm just buying in Renaissance walls because it gives me Diplo favor. I like being able to vote a little bit. I can buy a lot in as well, like a lot. Oh, look how close that city got, by the way. 0.8 loyalty out of 100. Oh. Actually, that's a better use of it, isn't it? Oh, I could be buying armories. Armories and things. Come on, Ursa. Let's do that instead. Encampment buildings for all. You know you've done a good job on a city when the entire build panel is just fixing things. I love it. Good pillaging job there. How do you intend on growing your empire if you refuse to fight for your people? I don't know, Macedon. Alexander the Great, you've got me there. That is a brain teaser. Oh, can I just say though, Rome, 3,500 military strength. Oh, I'm gonna need these cavalry. Oh, I am relieved to see that your empire poses no threat to us. Oh, Rome, casual burn. Do I wait for my spy to arrive? No, I don't think we will. Let's go for a formal war. Sorry, Gilgabro. You were a good ally once, but you gotta go. You gotta go. And it fills me with pain to say it, but you gotta go. Also, their unique improvement gives me gold. I like that. I like that a lot. Oh, doesn't matter if the cities are well defended, they're still going to crumble very easily under my trebuchets. I've got some big attacks going on here. Let's see what the Great Sumerian counterattack feels like. They've got 900 army or so. They've got a decent chunk. But really, I think, apart from hiding behind the walls of their cities, I'm not entirely sure what they're going to do to us. Yeah, their city attacks don't do much at all. And that's only at plus 12 combat strength bonus against them at the moment. We're going to go up to plus 18 very soon. So one thing I have to be a little bit careful of with Gilgamesh is that he has caravels all in this river and lake system. So crossing over, it's going to be a little bit tricky. I don't have the luxury of just being able to dump my horses into the river like I did before. So we need to be a little bit careful with putting horses in the drink. However, luckily for me, we have a lot of siege equipment now, like a lot of siege equipment, and that is going fine. Also, in a straight fight, their knights cannot beat mine. They really can't. I get plus 3 from Mongol Horde and plus 12 from opponents' movements. That's 15 combat strength at the moment. Oh, and that is only going to get worse for them in 2 turns when I put a spy in. So yeah, they are on borrowed time here. Their knights are everywhere, but my units are a lot more powerful, and hopefully I can keep stealing them. Look, I'm still getting my faith every time I kill a unit. Good old Pantheon. It's such a ridiculously small bonus, but I love it. Oh, look, there we go. Stolen Knight. Beautiful. This is always my favorite bit every turn, working out where the trade routes can go to. Oh, so I have the trade route in Rome now, but I could get one in Gaul. I think I'm going to just go straight for the capital. There we go. What a route. What a route. I think I now have a trading post in every major civilization, I believe. I'll just double check. But yes, I do. Okay, so what I'm going to do with my trade routes now is I'm going to take a long route, like the longest route, like the one I've just made, for instance. I'm going to track all of the traders, all of the places that are on this route, and I'm going to start putting trade routes on that route just one by one to make it just the most ridiculous route we can. Just one by one by one. I'm going to be going through all of these cities and making the super route. I think this is going to be really funny. Like, that trader was already worth 12 culture, but I think we can get a 20 culture trade route. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, pretty sure. First of the Sumerian cities taken on this coast. Now, loyalty will be a problem as long as Uruk is a thing. Gotta be a little bit careful. Where is there we go, Victor. I've got to bring Victor over. I think what I'm going to do is, using my trebuchets, we're going to try and take out as much of this navy as we can. But yeah, no, we're going to do that first. Then I'm going to take out this encampment, and then I'm going to cross so I can get as much siege equipment on this bank of the river. Then I can attack Uruk from across it and over there. So as I'm pillaging gold, actually what I'm going to do is start buying in more trebuchets at the front line. All of the horses I can build a little bit further back and then run them over. I've now got pretty good road networks that connect a lot of stuff, so that's all good. It's the siege equipment that's a little bit slower. It's a bit more fiddly because I have to move it in conjunction with my light cavalry in order to get the movement bonuses, and it's fine. It just takes a little bit longer. Oh, imagine if I could steal unique units as I was running through this. Oh, Arabian Mamluks. They're like knights, but they heal every turn. Really useful. That would be so cool. So I've crossed my first unit over, which is lovely. And we're actually going to send as many units over as we can. Oh, this is a promoted courser. This is going to cause absolute carnage behind enemy lines here. Oh, of course. This trebuchet has extra range, so I can actually attack Uruk from there. Oh, yes. That's what I want to see. Okay. Yep, okay. Walls are down. The encampment is down. Quickly land the units. Get onto the seahorses. You can become the seahorses you've always knew that you were. In order to move my army to the west, we have a bit of a geographical problem. I don't want to have to send all of my troops onto the river to get through, and there's an impenetrable mountain pass here. Yerevan's gotta die. I'm actually gonna have to attack this city-state and destroy it. I don't want to keep it because I'll trigger an emergency. Destroying it, however, is totally fine. I might have to attack and kill Georgia to do this, but I'm really hoping that's not true because they already have their unique walls up, which means all of their cities have 400 strength, and I cannot be... I just can't. Oh, here we go. Perfect. Right, listening post. Oh, thank goodness. Right, we're up to plus 18 with Sumeria now. Plus 18! Makes a big difference. Oh, I actually didn't notice at the time, but I'm just about to get to the point where, Yeah, enemies are now following a different religion to me. So Wars of Religion is going to go in very soon. That's a good card. That'll give me another +4 combat strength. A merchant! Yay for merchants! And, oh, Jacob Fugger. The knight is shot across the river and is stolen. I love it. I love some of these units are just the best fun. And we're pillaging everywhere we go. Yay! It's like Christmas come early. Wobam followed by Wobam. Oh yeah, okay. That was more effective than I suspected it might be. We might be able to even take that city this turn. I do that attack and then this knight follows it up with a land attack as well. Uma, is that going to fall? It will. Okay, cool. Rebellion in 3 turns, you say? Oh, that is what we call no fun. Oh, Reino is doing absolutely nothing right now in Trade Hub Alpha. I kind of really wanted to promote her, but is it worth it? No, hang on. I think Uruk I'm going to take within a couple turns, so let's just hold that for now. Oh, I really don't want to have to, but I might have to go to war with Georgia in order to get past just this swarm of pikemen they're leaving in this neutral area. Like, I cannot look... how am I going to get past this? I have no spy in their lands. That's the big problem. So I will have a +6 intel bonus on them, I believe. If you ever want to check that, just come into this screen and you can see printing, trade route, or 2. So I'll lose the trade route. But actually, I think they'll lose it with me as well. So maybe I'll retain the +12? I don't know. We'll see. Also, look, another drought. Who'd have thought it? Do I just do it? I don't believe you're allied to anyone. Fine. Ugh, like literally it's because your cities are in the way. I don't even want that many cities. But this is going to be a real test because they have a lot of anti-cav. It says that I still have +12, which is good. And actually I get to rearrange a couple of my trade routes now, which is cool. Yeah, 400 fortification strength. Oh, this is the city I want. I need Poti, and I need Yerevan. Those are the 2 I'm going to want. I'm going to just destroy Yerevan though, and I don't really want to take these 2, so hopefully I'll be able to peace out with Georgia after that point, but that gives me a land route through into the sort of central Turkish area, so yep, that's what I want. 1 attack on Uruk, and then a second. Actually, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. That leaves an opportunity for me here. Oh, these are the turns. These are the turns that keep me coming back to Civ time after time. Look at all that pillaging. All that pillaging. Oh, yes. Okay, Uruk is open now. We can finally do this. I think this night attack is going to give me the capital, which is now entirely pillaged. Yep, and there we go. It is very loyal now. And the Mongolian horde advances further. Okay, Georgia is fighting back with a lot of anti-cav. Oh, I didn't lose that Kashik. Yeah, I decided just to sort of land my units, and I'm not entirely convinced that was the best route, but we've done a bit of damage in this first round. Oh, there's a barb encampment. One of the things I'm really enjoying about the Cimmerian fight so far is every time I kill a city, it's got a fully functioning harbour that I'm not pillaging. So basically it means that I just add a trade route to my capacity each time, and it's lovely. It's just like more and more trade routes. You know, I've got trade routes everywhere I want now, so I'm just going to go down the list and send it all to Egypt to start with. And I mean, it's 15 culture each time. Why would I not take these? The trick to anti-cavalry units is to attack them with my Kashyyyks from a distance. They have a little bit of a combat negative, but like I can do enough damage to make it worth it. I'm also landing units in spaces that don't get a lot of counterattacks. I can take some, but not a huge amount. But look at this. Yeah, we're actually doing some decent damage now. Focus on the units for a second. Make sure that they are all nice and happy. 3 catapults all set up to now strike this city. Again, it's got decent walls and 63 defense because of the muskets that are inhabiting it. But it's okay. We don't mind that. We're doing plenty of damage. Plenty of damage. You know what? Considering that has 400 strength, I am not disappointed with the amount of damage we're doing. I think we can break through and destroy this Georgian city quickly. I'm hoping anyway. Oh, move and firing on the trebuchets. It's so powerful, it should be banned. Though admittedly, I'm reasonably happy that it's not. Keep on moving in. Oh yeah, I mean, there's so many troops here that we can pillage. It's lovely. Actually, the handy thing is that I'm already at war with Yerevan. Nice. Don't even need to declare on them because they're Georgia is suzerain of them. This is a messy war. Gilgamesh is also at war with them, I believe, as well. Yep. So it's all chaos at the moment. Oh my god, I've got so much army, it's crazy. You know what, nationalism is going to be fantastic because I'll be able to core my units up and then I'll have half of them. And my turns might go twice as quickly. You never know. That was said very, very optimistically. Oh, how did that not have enough damage to kill them? Come on. I have to do a weird naval attack there, but fine. Okay, we took the city. Making our way up. Gilgamesh is just awkward. Like, literally, it's the terrain. The terrain is by far the worst thing here. And the funny thing is, because we keep stealing all of their cavalry and knights and things like that, they keep dying, and I have a feeling every time they die, I take war weariness. So weirdly, stealing the cavalry is a bit of a pain. Barbs have appeared just above our original northern Chinese cities. Now, what I could do is get an army in to defeat it, and what better army than Niang's? I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to use these units to give myself a bit of a strike force. That'll be enough to take out the Barbs. Maybe. There is Alhambra. This is very handy. An extra military policy slot. Combined with Forbidden City, we've now got 2 bonus slots. On a historical game, when we can't guarantee we're going to go to a tier 3 government anytime soon, this is lovely. You gotta love it. And I'm just looking forward to sticking something into it almost immediately. I'm going to put conscription in, we've got raid, and there's wars of religion, which is going to become very handy in a second. Yeah, sorry, craftsman instead of limes. Conscription, 83 gold is really not much because each pillage is worth like 300, so it looks a lot better than it actually is. Yep, that'll do for now. Perfect. Oh, I love it. I love it when you have all of these trade routes. Oh, because I lost Susa, by the way. This did flip from loyalty, which is a little bit frustrating, but never mind. There's an opportunity to use these units a little bit. We're about to get a military academy, and they're going to crank up to 70 strength, I think. We are making good progress on Sumeria, though. That's another 12 population city that's going to flip. And then we're into the heart of it. 9 pop, 7. And this is all suddenly so much easier terrain. Yeah, the terrain. Oh, that has been absolutely the worst part here. I mean, I massively am insulting them by just bypassing all of their units and going for the pillages. It's really important for me just to keep the pillage economy going strong. I'm unkillable as well, like every time I do it, just huge food. I did take Poti though, the first Georgian city. Oh, what a name. Loyalty-wise, not looking so fresh, unfortunately, but we will convert that once it decides to stop starving itself, which, to be fair, it is quite tempting. But Yerevan, can't keep Yerevan, that's the only problem there. We have taken over the encampment now. Good. Yeah, these wars are progressing nicely. I'm stealing loads of settlers as well, and we're just plonking them down along the route. So, fun little tip for you. If you're playing a game with hundreds of cities on it and you own 52 cities and you're playing as Mongolia, don't press the available routes trade button because it takes about 5 minutes for it to work out all of the different combinations that you could send to. I do these things accidentally so that you don't. I very almost thought that I had broken my computer there. I can finally start siphoning funds. Wow, that took a long time. Look, 2% being captured or killed. That was the percentage chance we had last time. Just saying. When I inevitably die, because spies are useless, I tried. Oh my lord, a great writer. We have a great writer in Mongolia. Yay! What will they write about? I expect horses. That city has fallen as well. Lovely 12 population city flips over, and we're pushing now deep into Sumerian territory. In fact, we're already on this city. Ooh, that was a 300 strength city, and we just did about a quarter of it in one hit. That's really nice. In fact, we can take a second city this turn. Lovely. Ready for another fun pillage? 1, and then 2, and then 3, 4. Oh, military science next turn. Who's excited? I'm excited. I totally forgot I was building this. Hagia Sophia. I get an extra charge on my missionaries and apostles, which would be good if I was using missionaries and apostles, but honestly, I stopped spreading my religion ages ago. It's all about war today, not religion. That is fine. Military science, though, gives me military encampments as well as cavalry and line infantry, as well as nationalism, cause, grand army, It's all looking so good. Immediately, professional army is going in. We have a lot of upgrading to do. And before we even get started, here is a military academy. Bam. We get the era score for it, which honestly, again, era score, not a problem for me. My Niang units are now 70 strength. Oh, yes. This is what we like to see. Oh, they fight. Oh, they're stronger than line infantry. They're really powerful. But yeah, we might need a couple of turns to upgrade because cavalry, 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 cavalry. Oh yes. Doesn't matter where the Corsair is, we are upgrading them. And I've got thousands of gold spare just for this very thing. The best bit now is that I can go to Trade Hub Alpha. 447 production, and I'm losing 40 of that to immunities at the moment. So, you know, we've got plenty. And I can go Cavalry Corps. Just make a few of these, and then when they're ready, I can just literally go, and then forget about them, and eventually they'll make their way to the front line. The other thing I will be doing is buying new trebuchets and then coring the ones that have 4 promotions and 3 promotions, because then these are so powerful. Alright, I'm going to be coring a lot of troops. I'm going to do my best to use promoted troops with unpromoted troops and get a good blend, but honestly, my army is so big, I really don't mind. I wish it would sound less harsh, but there's so many units here, it doesn't matter if I'm not like 100% efficient, so we're just not going to worry about it. Right, military science. The next thing that I want to do, I mean, as fun as bombards are, and as fun as field cannons are, do I want to take a little bit of a diversion there, or do I just want to press steam power and then go? I mean, again, cuirassiers are good, but that is a huge diversion there. I think cavalry are going to do well for me, and bombards are only 10 stronger than trebuchets, and I've just cored them. So yeah, I'm going to go steam power. Kill a unit with a musket. Oh, it would only give me like 2 turns worth of tech, so that's fine. We're just gonna forget about it until we get to railroads now. So I've taken Yerevan, but yeah, again, I don't want to risk the emergency, so we're just going to raise it. The world won't like that, but honestly, if the world still likes me, I would have a problem with their decision-making process. It would be something we'd have to have a chat about. Yeah, this is what I mean. Cavalry Corps has just appeared right in my land, and I'm just going to go over to there and say, just let me know when you're on this point. 17 turns later. I mean, normally on a game that would be ridiculous, but we've only played 160 turns so far. Only. Oh god. I just realized how quickly this city is growing itself, and it's already on 363 culture. Pingala's doing a good job for me in my capital, but with 15% extra culture, that would probably be worth me actually now moving Pingala over to my trading hub. The trading hub's only going to continue growing, so yeah, that's pretty cool. We have created a monster. Oh, we almost did something really cool. I used a knight to kill a knight, which gained me a knight. Oh, if only I could then core with that same knight before the enemy then killed it. Alas, very difficult to pull that one off, but it would have been awesome. Our trebuchets are doing serious damage now though. Like, I'm pretty happy with how much damage they're doing. I don't think we're going to need any more combat strength. I'm just going to take this city as well. I think we've pretty much pillaged everything in it. Oh no, there was a couple of tiles up there, but I mean, pretty close. These cavalry corps are very, very effective, to put it mildly. Oh, the pillaging. Pillaging is real. They're pretty much indestructible. Pillage, 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 pillage. It's good that Gilgamesh puts so many campuses down. Like, really, really kind of them. You know, I've thought about this a couple of times. I wonder, would Civ 6 benefit from some sort of like subjugation or puppeting system? So, for instance, with this war that I've got going with Gilgamesh at the moment, I'm just letting the turn load over, and these are the sort of waiting times I have to deal with at the moment. It's all good. It's all good. But look at this. I have disintegrated their empire. Imagine if I could give them freedom, return some of their cities back to them so their empire is intact, but then puppet them. So they give me like a percentage of their gold and science and culture, and they have to join my wars and they can't attack me, and you know, stuff like that. That would be cool. Gandhi, by the way, Gandhi loves this. Still an ally. I've actually been able to maintain all of my allies throughout this. Oh, apart from Arabia, who have just decided that they want out. -48. I guess that's probably fair. One more Sumerian city falls. 3 more to go. And we've gone through them, and it's on to Dido, and then on to Byzantium, and then Macedon, and then Hungary. I think this is another 2 cities fallen. 1 there and 1 there. Lovely. Perfect. Okay, we've just got the 1 city left, and unfortunately for Gilgamesh, it's the city with the trade route and also with the spy. Dear, oh dear. I'm also having more luck with Georgia. Oh, these upgraded trebuchets really do pack a punch. That's Tbilisi. Now that is their capital. Rebellion in 6 turns. Oh, I wish it wasn't so brutal. It stabilizes other cities on the front line. I might have to take Gori as well, but I really don't want to. Can we not just make peace now? 1 turn away from being able to make peace. Okay, well, I'm going to hold out hope. I'm holding out a hope that maybe they will want to attack. Oh yeah, I forget that these units can now attack twice. Oh, that's really cool. Oh, spy. The spy. He did it. He did it. He's going to have to try and escape. Hey, it worked. Okay, that's 1 promotion. Unfortunately, he's left Rome now. So it's going to be ages until they can go back. But, oh, finally. Some success. Some success. I am going to probably have to take a few cities from Dido here, which is a little bit annoying, but I've got the army nearby, so let's send you out to Ziz. That'll be a good place. 5 turns. Beautiful. It's an untrained spy. They're just getting these spies to level 2. It's almost impossible. Okay, this is going to be the end for Gilgamesh. Oh no. 7 promotion trebuchet. 91 strength on the attacks, that one. That was pretty cool. Sipar is very much injured now. 1 cavalry attack from that direction, and another, actually we just do a little bit more pillaging, another cavalry attack from that direction. Gilgamesh is out. I do feel a little bit bad about that. Poor Gilgamesh. But really, I don't feel that bad. Oh yeah, the loyalty is a lot better now. A lot better. I think there's a chance I can skip Dido. It's a difficult one because it means I'm going to have to sort of move through this direction, and yeah, the cities are a bit mountainous and a bit disgusting, but we can get through to Constantinople pretty quickly. I'm going to give it a go, only because Hattusa being 3 means that I have an opportunity to actually get in here and do some damage to the city-state without being intercepted. I'm also sending a spy to Byzantium. 5 turns to take him to this city, which is in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, 5 turns is a long time. God, Byzantium cities are so much weaker. Only 50-something strength. I'm really hoping that's going to be good for us. 1 attack, 2 attack like that, and the cavalry hopefully can just walk in, and Gori has been taken, which is instantaneously loyal, and Tbilisi is now loyal as well. Perfect. I didn't really want to have to take those cities from Georgia, but we did it. And now you will take peace, my friend. Will you give me 73 gold per turn? Yeah, done. This is actually a lovely little staging post for me. Hattusa was taken without the need for any artillery or siege equipment generally. That is a good result for us, and I think I'm going to keep it because it doesn't count as me owning a city-state for the purposes of emergencies, as long as I wasn't the one that declared war on it. It was a 3 city, so it's totally legit. And that sort of leaves but one thing for me to do now. Byzantium. Oh, Byzantium are at war with everyone. Oh dear. Including Hungary. They're my military ally. I'm going to declare a holy war. I mean, Byzantium are holding good. This is probably my strongest opponent in terms of military strength. 2,282 military strength. Now, I suspect it's a big navy, but they do have 18 cities. They are not to be taken lightly. So what we'll be doing is taking them lightly. Oh, that encampment just fell in 1 hit. Oh, yeah, fair play. This may not be as difficult as previous fights we've had. Well, saying that, what might happen is it might be that some cities are a little bit more difficult than others. Lots for me to pillage though. Lots and lots and lots of gold. Take that. I'm really looking forward to seeing the arrival of Byzantium's army. Where is it? How is it 2,000 strong? Where is it hiding? God, Rome is now 4,000 strong. Oh, first Byzantium city is taken though. Bari, gone and mine. Lovely. You know, with a little bit of practice, these Kashyyyks are getting so powerful at attacking cities, even with the -17 penalty, because I've got Mongol Horde and the +12 on opponents' movements. They're attacking like regular strength. It's awesome. I mean, can I just ignore siege weaponry entirely and just horse attack the city? Of Quite possibly. Yep, we can. 8 population just falls like that. Okay, right, we've got momentum back now. This is good. The last few wars, it's not like we weren't getting anywhere. That's the wrong expression. It was more just, it was really hard fought. Persia was really dug in, and Gilgamesh was so awkwardly settled amongst all of the coast like that, so yeah, this is good. Plus, having to divert half of my army to attack Georgia was a little bit inconvenient, to say the least. Now, I did reread the Mongol ability, and one of the problems with it is that it actually does require you to go through your own cities for the culture and the production. That's why we're not seeing super crazy numbers. So what I'm doing is I'm just now making sure that all of my cities along the route do, in fact, have trading routes on them. A lot of them do, but not all of them. Also, I can build Torre de Belém in 1 turn. 1 turn! Oh, for goodness sake. We're not even done here. 586 production in 1 city. Yeah, that's all roads lead to Rome. That's what I'm trying to prove. I do actually have a trade route with Rome, so we've kind of half succeeded in our challenge. I've just got to put some railway down now. Yeah, I told you I could build it in 1 turn. International trade routes from this city receive 2 gold for every luxury resource at the destination. Now I have about 10, I think, international routes from this city, so if it gives me 40 gold, I'll be lucky. However, cities not on my home continent receive the lowest production cost city centre building they can currently construct. That's a lot of walls and granaries and things like that. Like a lot. We're not even going to think about the logistics of that one. Another Byzantine city has fallen. We're now bearing down on population 10, 9, 5, 7, and then Constantinople. Oh, this is going to be a difficult one to cross, but I think with the siege weaponry we've got, we should be okay. I have the tools, but do I have the skill? That's the question. Ooh, Tagmas. I could steal a Tagma. Oh, could you imagine? Then I could make all of my other units more powerful around it. What a wonderful result that would be. I love it. Well, Trade Hub Alpha just had Pingala killed, which is annoying because the game knew that I was using my spies offensively. But it does make me think. I was going to put a commercial hub in this city, but now I'm not going to, because with 539 gold coming out, yeah, that could very easily get stolen. Just make sure you pillage everything before you take a city. But there we go. Just starting to add everything together in my land now. It's looking better and better. And we can actually attack Constantinople across the sea. Beautiful. Casa! Okay, this basically gives me 3 extra governor promotions, which is really handy because governors are brilliant. I really want governors to help me with loyalty. And don't forget, Trading Hub Alpha is technically on another continent to my capital, which means I can give it 15% production, faith, and gold by putting a governor in it. That it would have been easier if Pingala was still alive, but never mind. I'll pop Reyna back in. She'll be pretty good. Right, let's get the whole crew in, and basically just if a city is lacking loyalty, that's where they're going. Ooh, what do we reckon? Can we get to Constantinople with an ambitious naval assault? Feels like we can. Yes, we can. Yeah, perfect. We've actually crossed it. The horses could swim. It's all good. And we just need to mop up Bursa, Eridine, Erzium, and then it's all onwards. Onwards from there, I say. If I were Macedon right now, I would be worried, because this 2,000 strong army, that is not materialized anywhere. How much has Macedon got? Only 1,200. Come on. We're supposed to be all about war. If this isn't proof of how strong pikemen are, 45 strength unit, this is a 72 strength cavalry corps with Mongol Horde and the Spear of Fionn. I've got 80 strength and I still can't kill it. Look at that. Oh, 100 strength trebuchets. Oh, it's because the Tagma is next to it as well. That's really fun. I like that a lot. Right, cavalry attacks, and we're pillaging everything we can get. But honestly, at this point, speed is as important as anything else. So we will do pillaging, but I want to take the cities myself. And there is Bursa. Now, we just need to take... Liberate to Ottomans. Why would the game even give that as an option, honestly? Oh, and I've got cavalry across. Here we go. Yeah, we're just charging into people now. Imagine if I had War Department. That is something that would be really good. Healing every time I killed a unit. Oh, imagine a world. Oh, stop stealing heavy chariots. All it's doing is giving me war weariness. Huh, a little bit late, but I finally got my spy into Byzantium. So I have more combat strength now, if I needed it. I'm not sure I needed it, but cool. Well, this is something relatively cool I can do. So I've got a promoted Victor who gives a 3 promotion on units as well as a military encampment. So I can buy Trebuchet Corps with a promotion and then get another Trebuchet Corps with a promotion. And this is all just with pillaged gold. Lovely. You know, one of the biggest shames of this game is that we're so far away because of the historic ages and the fact the game is taking forever. But Golden Gate Bridge, could you imagine putting it across this? Oh, it'd be beautiful. Another time. There's another city here. I kind of bypassed Eridine because it was a little bit harder to get to, but it's all good. We'll get back to it, like, in a second. Oh, double attack. Oh, that was so close to being what I needed to take that city. Never mind. A little bit of rearranging here. I'm going to take the spy card out because, you know, it's just spies are annoying me at the moment. And put in colonial taxes because it gives me almost 200 production and 300 gold. Like, that applies to my trading hub. It's such a good card. And Visselbanken, I have a bunch of trade routes to allies at the moment. I don't know how long that'll last, but it'll last for an amount of time. I'm taking out my science card. What is it? Natural philosophy. It's given me some science. It's good. But because of the tech lock, all the techs are really difficult to get anyway, so it's a little bit pointless at the moment. Just taking a quick little dip into natural history, water parks, zoos, aquariums. I have 57 unhappy cities at the moment and I need to fix it fast. There's Antioch and here is Eridine. 2 more Byzantine cities taken and hopefully another bunch of trade routes. Loyalty is doing okay on most of my cities. I'm having to move my governors a lot at the moment. Oh, I built Huey as well, because it was the only 3-tile lake in the entire game. That means it is totally unremarkable, but I guess 3 amenities is quite cool, so yay! I wish it gave 1 amenity for every lake tile in your empire. That would be so much better. I had about 10,000 spare faith, and there were no good great people, so I'm just going around building Renaissance walls everywhere. Because I've already got 1,000 diplomatic favour, and I like having such a positive balance when I'm at war. It amuses me. Imagine if you had a civ that did something for walls, like all walls give you science or something. Oh, now that would be good. Anyway, we're on plus 62. I've got 97 extra diplomatic favour from my walls and from my pagodas, and it doesn't matter that I'm losing 50 from grievances and capitals. Still got positive 62. That's pretty good. Also, sometimes I start a turn and like this is what greets me. You should look at that and go, oh my lord, where do I even start? Normally with the trebuchets, I kind of plan where the trebuchets need to be to make a couple of good, precise attacks, and then everything else kind of goes from there. That is a 10 population city taken. Is that the encampment that belongs to? Yes, it is. Oh, that's a nice nab. You know, here's the thing. I was actually now planning on attacking Macedon at the same time, only because these cities would be really, really easy to take and then would give me a free reign to go and charge in on Hungary. But Preslav would flip at me. They would not like me at all. So, what can I do in this situation? I can religiously convert them, apparently. That feels like a fairly easy thing to do. 6 turns away from having more envoys as well. I could just destroy them. It's always the choice, isn't it? Could I just destroy them? Oh, even better. Even better. Macedon is actually allied to Rome. Rome, the big baddies. Caesar of almost 4,000 military strength. Oh no. I could cause chaos here. I'm going to declare a formal war on Macedon. Now, I don't believe that Egypt will declare on me. Oh, look at that. Alexander and Cleopatra getting on well. You'll love to see it. Nope. She's pretty chill. She's still my ally. That's fantastic to see. But we are now at war with Rome. Oh no. Our spies are busy at work trying to promote themselves, so that's difficult, but it's fine. Hungary, do you want to get involved in this? Go on. Oh, they almost do, you know. Oh yeah. That's nothing. That's like a few turns worth of stuff. Okay, even better, I can just give some luxuries away. Hungary, declare war on Rome for me. Thank you so much. Now, we have Hungary and Rome. Hungary with 3,600 military strength, Rome with 3,900 military strength. I have just made them declare war on each other. The Balkans versus Rome. I am so excited to see what happens there. It's our aim. defeat Preslav, finish off Byzantium, take on Macedon, and then stab Hungary in the back whilst they're fighting Rome. Oh, would Ursa do such a treacherous thing? Yes, I absolutely would. However, as I now look at my 965 production city, that's with -10 from amenities, by the way, -10%, I am going to leave you on a cliffhanger. Ho 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 ho! Now, if you might have noticed, this game is massive, and especially late game, the turns are taking an awful long time, and I'm going to need a lot of time to finish this off. I really want to give this series the absolute send-off it deserves. I plan on finishing it in full. However, it is taking forever, and I love getting daily videos out so that you never have to go without a Civ video in your lives. I would never do that to you. How could I? So, what I'm going to be doing is parking this series for a few videos. Only a few videos, don't worry, I'm coming back to it. We're going to go to the next A to Z. I'm going to film something smaller. Definitely, it's just better for my sanity. That'll allow me to catch up on filming a little bit. I can film this in my free time. And when I return, we will finish this series off with one epic finale as we hopefully connect the Trade Hub Alpha. Oh, look at that! Making military engineers. Oh, look at this! Only 2 techs away from railroads. Oh, we will connect it to Rome. I promise you, we will do it. So thank you all for watching so far. I hope you're looking forward to the series end. And please, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. This game is taking forever. I'll see you next time. Goodbye. And finally, a very special shout out goes to Glorious Petra, I Am Salty Tech, Matthew Wilkinson, Paul Coffey, Dayboy91, Seancrates, Portland, Scott Stratton, Major King Kong, Davalex, Skeptical Bear, Krogerbrand Trail Mix, Alex Noob, Cinnamon Beard, Petra Ryan, Matthew Hatch, Amiri C, Henry, Rom88, Radiatore, Private Selection, Genoa Salami, Boy Zorro, Callum Billy, Garrett Gowan, Polar Bear Ray, L Truand, Creston, RB Hedge, Mushkin Mandletort, Esri Dax. Thank you for all of your support. Cheers!